Hello again. There are a lot of people out there that jump into every conspiracy theory that comes along. And most of us tend to look at them the same way after 2 or 3 events. We kind of know their nature. They're an addict to conspiracy theories. And that's just where they want to keep their mind. And we know they have a little bit of difficulty applying themselves to the real world, actually connecting with people in everyday life. There are those people. Still, there are even more out there who, it's not that they reject what they're told about some big event happens, and they just don't accept what they are told is what happened at this event or in this place or whatever. It's not that they reject what they were told. It's that they simply don't accept what they're told they're supposed to believe. Now, here's the odd thing. That's not normal. You think it should be to reject what you're told you're supposed to believe about something that you go, wait a minute, what are you selling me? But that's not normal. Because we all tend to have this human inclination to want to belong, to want to be a part of what's happening. When we're given the story, if we're telling the same story about some event like 9/11 or the moon landing or whatever, when we're given an official story of it, we want to jump in there and grab that story so that we can fit in with everybody else who is telling that story, telling this narrative. Now, if you've read philosophy like Søren Kierkegaard, you've heard him talk about the crowd. Now, this issue of the crowd goes right into our subconscious. We need to be a part of the larger body. We don't need it, we just think we do. And yet, if people have studied these things, then they know that the way to sell something is to make it the narrative of this event. And then, the vast majority of people will have a need to believe it so that they can fit in. To believe their narrative about any event, about what was going on in the Vietnam War, about Japan attacking us in Pearl Harbor, about what's happening on Wall Street, that vaccines are safe. Whatever the thing is, it is the human inclination, psychological inclination, to look for what you're supposed to believe about it so that then you can fit in and feel part of the larger body. That is not real. That is not safe. That is the illusion created by narrative.